Hello everybody, my name is Meen, M-E-E-N, not M-E-A-N, from BE program Thammasat University. Today I'm going to take you to one special place. So, let's go.
Not so long as I expected. It took only an hour and a half from Bangkok to here by car. Very fast. So here we are at Wat Kanon. Let's go inside and check what's in the temple. Nowadays, it is very hard to find the public performance of Nang Yai because there are not many places that still keep this arts, which are Wat Sawang Arom, Singburi, Nang Yai Bandon at Rayong, and here Wat Kanon at Ratchaburi. Actually, Wat Kanon was awarded by the UNESCO for its role in safeguarding intangible cultural heritages of Nang Yai. Nang Yai is an old form of Thai shadow play that combines various kinds of art performances together in its own performance, including the mask play and the Thai musical orchestra. Its exceptionally uniqueness is based mainly on the synchronized dance that is performed by both the puppets and the puppets performers. It is still available for viewing, with the Nang Yai performance in Potaram, Ratchaburi, being one of the few most prestigious places for Nang Yai shows today. Behind me is the theater for the Nang Yai performance. Here there are the Nang Yai performance every Saturday at 10 a.m. Oh, now it's 9:50, so we have to wait about 10 minutes for the performance. Meet me again inside and see what they got. Traditionally, Nang Yai performance usually start with a white crew ceremony, which is the ceremony held to pay respect to the teachers of the art. After white crew, the prologue is performed with the background music to attract the audience by the rousing music and the comic dialogue. The prologue is normally provided the moral about the triumph of good over evil. After the prologue, the main performance takes place.
ซึ่งเป็นการสืบเนื่องมาจากการตีหน้าก็คือการต่อสู้เมื่อสักครู่นี้ระหว่างยักษ์ปากกระดังกับพญาคงคตข่าวพญาคงคตและพญา
ตอนนี้เราจะพักทับค้างคืนที่นี่ท่านมีความคิดเห็นเป็นประการใดองค์พล
ก็ดีเหมือนกันนะท่านครับถ้าไม่ทักครับผมรำคาญพวกลิงเล็กลิงน้อยครับ
รำคาญอะไรที่องค์พล
มันเดินไปวนไปมันแย่ก้นผมครับ
So now let's go find the abbot of this temple and ask him about the information about Nang Yai.
ก็ ขอเจริญพรการที่
In the past, there were two types of shadow puppets performed in the palace, which were Nang Talung and Nang Yai. These two performances originated in India 2,000 years ago. They were parts of Hindu rituals. First, Nang Talung was brought to the south of Thailand. It was called Wayang in Japanese. But Nang Yai was disseminated to Thailand through Khmer in the reign of King Balomatai Lokanath in Ayutthaya period. The pictures on the puppet figures were developed from low-relief image in Angkor Wat's wall. Nang Yai faded away from Thai society, first during the war in Ayutthaya period, but it was then restored in Ratanakosin period and reached its golden age in the reign of King Rama II. But not so long, Thai culture was influenced by the Western, so the shadow puppet lost its popularity again. Fortunately, Wat Kanon is trying to restore it again under the patronage of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn.
We are now walking to the museum, so let's follow me.
The conservation of Nang Yai by making a new set for the performances and keeping the old ones in the museum was granted to be a royal project by Princess Sirinthorn in 1989. Here, the museum shows that the puppet can be divided into 7 categories according to its role. Nang Zhao or Nang Kru are used in the Wai Kru or paying respect to the teacher ceremony. Nang Phao or Nang Wai is a figure with hands together in a wide posture. Nang Khanejon or Nang Deun is a single figure with walking posture. Nang Nga is a single figure performing an action such as fighting or flying. Nang Mueang is a single figure with scenes of palaces. Nang Chap or Nang Rop show fighting scene, but unlike Nang Nga, it consists of more than 2 characters. Nang Betelet or miscellaneous puppets are puppets not included in other categories.
After seeing the beauty of the puppet, do you know how to do it? So let's go and find out.
The puppets used in Nang Yai are usually made from cow hide. Start from drawing a detailed traditional design of the character on the hide. Then each character is etched. To etch the puppets, there are some special techniques. First, place the stencil in the candle in order to make the stencil slippery, since the hide is very stiff, which makes it harder to etch. There are many types of pattern. Stencil used in each pattern is also different. Knife is used in the white pattern, and some pattern like this. The small hole here is called ไข่ปลา and when connecting it into the line, it will be called ตัวหนอน Another famous place for หนังใหญ่ show is at วัดสว่างอารมณ์ near Chao Phraya River in Singburi. Wat Sawang Arom is a center of all arts here in the village of Ban Bang Mon in Mueang Singburi town. Within the temple's compound, there's usually a Nang Yai museum that displays more than 300 shadow puppets, which are partly collected by Prakru Singha Muni, a former abbot at the temple, and partly donated by Kru Pia, a leader of shadow puppet play troupe. These puppets are so old that they could even be traced back to the late Ayutthaya period. The last famous Nang Yai Museum is at Wat Ban Don in Rayong province. The over 200-year-old puppets have always been kept in good condition there, with about 90 of them in total. Tourists are all welcomed for visitation and for watching the show, although they should contact the museum 3 days in advance.
Today, it is no longer easy to find such rare cultural art at Nang Yai on show. So, we are responsible for helping conserving it so that our kids and the next generation would be able to get a glimpse on Nang Yai in the future.
Sorry, sorry, sorry.